Was Goody fight fans. So morning after, Adrien Broner, Mikey Garcia. I predicted Garcia by knockout, but after even reconsidering, looking at both guys leading into this fight, I still had Mikey winning, but I thought he would win the decision. And man, I had it about 9-3 for Mikey. I thought he put on his best performance of his career, man. I mean, if you really think about it, there was a lot of doubt on both ends where Mikey was going up another weight class. Broner, was he going to make 140 healthy? We were going to find out. And he did, making like 138. So, the night of the fight, you see Broner's clearly the bigger guy, man. But what I was telling people leading into this fight, man, is that Mikey is a very fundamentally sound fighter, man. And he proved it against somebody who I think shows flashes, but just isn't a busy enough fighter and or a consistent enough fighter, meaning Broner, where he was gonna be able to ward Mikey off his game plan, man. And that didn't happen at all, man. Mikey stuck to a very strict game plan, used the jab very well, was going to the body really well. And Mikey's not like really a body puncher like that. You know what I mean? But I think, yo, what up? But I think we saw really, at the end of the day, man, an A-level fighter against a guy who thought he was an A-level fighter. Or some people thought he was. And for Mikey Garcia, man, I mean, the question now is like, does he stay at 140? Does he go back to 135? For me, I think he should stick around 135 only because he's the big puncher there, the skills are there, and the fight naturally everybody wants to see is him and Lomachenko, man. I mean, I don't think there's any boxing fan that won't get behind that fight. Don't expect it to be happening anytime soon. But if he fights at 140, it's like, all right, cool. He should stay away from Terrence Crawford. Crawford's a little too big, and Crawford's likely going to welterweight after this Ndongo fight. And then at 135, see, it's interesting because you have Robert Easter, who's really big. You got Verdejo and Flanagan having to deal with their situation. Linares and Campbell have to fight. So Mikey's like, really, if you think about it, man, like he's the top dog now in that division because he went up a weight class and beat a guy who was highly rated at that weight, so, and let alone he's the WBC champion too. So, Mikey is without a doubt the #1 lightweight. So now the question is, does Lomachenko go up? I think he should stay at 135, man, meaning Mikey. He should stay there and test the water. I mean, really, he's only on 2 fights there. There's just really nobody at 140, you know what I mean? I don't think he should go to 147. Stay away from welterweight, really, man. Those guys are bigger than Broner, and can punch. But, I mean, needless to say, man, Mikey Garcia put on the best performance of his career. And I think we saw, like I just said, like a guy wanted to be an A-level fighter against a guy who really was. And was a more consistent guy, like I said going into the fight, man. Just took his craft a lot more serious and had plans A, B, and C ready to go, So props to Mikey Garcia. I guess we'll see what their next plan is. So any case, man, I'm out of here. 1.